Welcome back to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. If you're joining us from last time, you'll have seen that we had a pretty kick-butt run. Who knew summons were so powerful? So today, we'll do something completely different. I've already kind of taken a little peek. We have Spark. Your bullets have a 50% chance to call down lightning on impact for 5 damage. We're going to go ahead and pick her. And for this, I was looking at Dual SMGs. Wield 2 rapid shooting guns. Upgrades apply separately to each gun. I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet. But it triggers on-shoot effects twice. So I'm thinking now might be the time to try for an elemental build. Since she has a 50% chance per bullet, if I recall. Yep, bullets have 50% chance to call down lightning. Yeah, I feel now is the time to see what we could do with some elemental damage. And I believe the reason we weren't seeing any synergies on our last run was because I don't know if we fully finished out too many trees. I don't know if that's a prerequisite, maybe it is. But we were just kind of picking and choosing things that sounded good and skipping things that didn't. So now, when I pick up a tree, I'm going to try to complete a tree and see if that gives us some more synergy opportunities. We unlock darkness too. Small enemies have more hit points. I don't know if that is an addition to small enemies spawn more often. If it is, we're going to be in for a heck of a time. If not, we'll still be in for a heck of a time because dual SMGs only do 4 damage each. We're going to be counting on burn, freeze, and lightning to carry us pretty far. So we'll see. I should stick to the forest. It's where we've had the most success. But I feel like giving the temple another shot. So let's go. Okay, so it looks like we fire 2 shots at once. So it's not alternating, it's simultaneous. Each gun would have 12 bullets then. We're already getting plenty of lightning going off. And we already have our first elemental upgrade, Pyro Mage. We'll go with that. Throw some burn in with our lightning. It would be really nice if we can win on our first try in Darkness 2. I'm not holding my breath for that though. I just kind of want to get a feel for how an elemental run would feel on this character as opposed to Scarlet. I don't know what gave us that little boost of speed there in our fire rate, but that was nice. I'm not seeing any elemental stuff right now, but double shot increases our projectiles by 1, increases our spread, lowers our bullet damage. Our bullet damage is already pretty minuscule, so that, while it does hurt us, doesn't hurt us too much. I'm curious about the extra projectile though. Is that per gun, or is that in addition? Well, only one way to find out. Nope, we are definitely shooting 4 bullets now. That's pretty insane. It still only counts as 2 for our ammo capacity. And since we don't have to worry about our own bullets blowing up, once we get to the explosion stage, hopefully we'll have a little bit easier time. Fire starter. We've had mixed success with this in the past, depending on the weapon we use. We at least have 5 ammo to use, so I have a feeling it'll work out this time. Looks like it's one fireball. Well, I don't know. There looked like a couple fireballs there. Just have to kind of see how it does. Regardless, it doesn't hurt. I'm still not seeing any kind of elemental. We could increase our bullet speed but reduce our spread. I think we'll try that. Keep our bullets more nicely grouped up. And if they get to the target faster, it can only be good, right? Kind of try to carefully... Well, that wasn't very careful. Didn't anticipate it blowing up the guys next to me, but I probably should have. You know what? Let's try to fire faster. Lots of nice explosions in that way. So we've already taken a hit pretty early. It's not end running, we just have to be careful. Not stand next to explosions again. We don't have the move speed or Hina's shadow ability to try to avoid some of those explosions. Let's go ahead and go with Intense Burn to increase our burn damage. Or we could go for Soothing Warmth to try to increase our hit points. Or to heal ourselves, rather. I think we'll go with that instead, since we're already missing a hit point. I feel a little bit better with 3 hits instead of 2. Shouldn't have too much problem catching things on fire. It's just that 0.05% chance. It isn't a whole lot. So we've learned arrow magic is not elemental, but frost mage is. If we can start freezing stuff, that'll help us get away faster. Just like that. That guy get too close. We're down to 1 hit. However, those explosions finished off the boss for us, so that was greatly appreciated. I think we'll go with their Holy Shield. I don't like the thought of taking 1 hit and dying. This will at least give us 1 chance to mess up and be okay. Got stuck on a pillar again. Spark, Electro Affinity. Bullet damage minus 25%, but lightning damage plus 50%. Since lightning's kind of her whole deal, it makes sense. I don't know what causes the wicked fast fire rate sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah, the exploding enemies are still kind of dangerous, especially when I explode them too close. Split fire, shoot an additional bullet behind you. While I'm not too excited about that, Fusillade could give us more projectiles, while doubling base projectiles. I think that is something nice to work towards too, so we'll go and take split fire. We don't actually know what that looks like. Oh yeah, just an additional bullet right behind us. This probably isn't the smartest stage to use it in. I'd rather not explode something, unless it's on purpose. But these guys should be going away pretty soon. it's just more chances to use elemental damage. Alright. So we have Ice Shard. When shooting your last ammo, also shoot 3 additional ice shards that inflict freeze. While not super beneficial because our ammo capacity is larger, I do want to try to finish out the tree to see if there's any synergies. And it might be more beneficial than I realize. We're still kind of firing off all of our ammo pretty quickly. That could be related to the fire rate upgrades we took. Let's see if we can't blow those guys up. That was a well-timed freeze there to try to get away. So I think we'll go Shatter. Just another part of the Frost Mage tree. Now we got eyeball shots. We got a boss that just took our shield away. Apparently we healed at some point. So that... yeah, I have no move speed to get away from this guy. Let's try to finish him off faster. There's that Fusillade I was hoping for. Further negates our bullet damage, but that's not what we're here for. We just kind of got a nice little wave of destruction. It's basically the nice, quick shotgun with more range. Use our freeze to keep them away from us. Okay, it's time to start evading. One hit away from death. Oh, I thought he was stopping, but not fast enough. Well, that wasn't bad for our first run. I was kind of hoping to get some more elemental upgrades. But there is something that I forgot about, that I had been thinking about, and that is rune upgrades. We're sitting on a pretty good stack of runes right now from our last successful run. The question is, are we looking for damage or defense? I'm thinking at this point we might want to start looking at some defense again. So I'm going to see what our newer ones are. After picking up experience, gain move speed. After inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain invincibility for 1 second. That sounds like it could be really helpful. Or summon 2 seismic wards that knock back nearby enemies every 10 seconds. Seismic ward's ability activates 1 second faster per rank. Since we're kind of going for a elemental build, if we can get it, I'm thinking Elemental Shield might be a good option for us. And we have enough that I think I can max it out. Yes, we do, but we do not have enough to get into the next rank. So I won't even look for now. Let's go ahead and finish out Power, just because it's sitting lonely there at 4 out of 5. Alacrity is sitting there 1 out of 5. I don't know if we should be spending all our points on rank 1, but they are cheaper. Let's go ahead and just spend what we have. We're able to get that to 4 out of 5, so that was good. So these rune upgrades should help us significantly. I feel like going back to the temple. I'm not quite ready to give up on the temple. this time we can get some actual lightning upgrades. I think there's one that improves the radius and the damage. But I'm fine with frost and fire as well. Just not my preference. I'm ready for level up anytime now. There we go. Man, they really just don't want to give us any. We'll go ahead and go with double shot again. Our preference is still elemental. Especially with that new defensive rune upgrade we took. Fire or frost will really help out. And they're just not giving us anything. Alright, fanfire. When shooting your last ammo, also shoot 10 additional bullets in a circle around you for 15% damage. Those should all carry my on-hit effects, being elemental. So we'll go ahead and do that. It's also part of the same tree as our double shot. And later fusillade. Last time we didn't pick up any move speed increases. I probably shouldn't make the same mistake again. Just because that seemed to hurt us a little bit. And since we don't have summons to keep us safe, we might have to keep ourselves safe. There we go, Frost Mage, one of our first elemental ones. Now these fanfire bullets should have a chance to freeze as well. They at least can cast lightning, because I saw that happen once. Yep, that one casts a freeze as well. So while it's definitely not reliable, every little bit should be able to help us. Alright. So we got the fusillade for the more projectiles, or split fire for shooting an additional bullet behind us. Both of them are part of the double shot tree. I'll go ahead and take fusillade because I like it better. And split fire, I think we're going to want to take at one point just to complete this tree, but it's fairly low priority. I think that should help us with synergies down the road. Maybe one day we'll do an episode where I just analyze what the synergies are. Although my memory's not the greatest, so I'd have a hard time just looking at it once and fully remembering it. Go with Frostbite. When an enemy is afflicted with freeze, they lose 15% of their max hit points. Boss enemies lose 1%, but just more for our freeze tree. Nice thunderous explosion there. Okay, no more elemental. But we do have split fire again to finish out that tree. I think we'll do that before we move on to a new tree. I suppose where this is where part of the RNG aspect comes in. Going into a run wanting specific upgrades and not getting any elemental. Okay, we'll go with rapid fire. Start off this tree, the fire rate tree. Wow, that boss was come and gone in the blink of an eye. All those explosions really hurt him. chest, or attempt to. Still no elemental upgrades. Maybe there just aren't as many of them as I thought. So rubber bullets, part of the rapid fire tree. Bullet bounce +1, more fire rate, less bullet damage. I wonder if we can get down to 0 bullet damage. Seems unrealistic, but that's not what we're aiming for right now. We'll pick it up. Spark, electrical fire. Lightning strikes also inflict burn for 3 damage per second. That's perfect. Since it's not even a chance at burn, it is just straight up burn. Just clearing this place out. I like it. So no elemental again. Siege is also part of the rapid fire tree. Shooting when standing still has a 33% chance of not consuming ammo. Since we haven't increased our move speed at all, maybe it would be better to stand still. Well, we definitely got a lot of shots off there. We do have to move occasionally, though. But so far, even with the few elemental bonuses we have, I'm kind of liking this run. Not noticing the bullet bounce so much. Holy Arts, Smite is kind of counterintuitive right now. We've done so much to try to mitigate having to reload, but nothing else is looking beneficial. If we take Magic Scythe, we're opening ourselves up to more summon specific upgrades, which we're already struggling to get what we're looking for. So I don't think I'm going to take that. I think I'm going to take Power Shot, not for the bullet damage necessarily, but for the knockback. Standing and firing, plus the shot behind us, if I position my cursor right, I can also protect my flank, which means I shouldn't have to move nearly as often. Splinter. Enemies explode into 3 bullets when killed. These bullets do 10% damage. Alright. We last took this with a grenade launcher and blew ourselves up. This time, we'll blow up the enemies because those bullets all have a chance to do lightning and freeze and all that stuff. So I like this right now. Yep, the boss has gotten frozen multiple times just from some of the bullets flying around. And then the bounces, definitely saw him that time. Oh, I blew myself up with his projectiles. Yeah, the bullet bounce, I definitely see it now when I fire in a single guy that... Why doesn't he get stopped by the pillars? That's not even fair. I just need to try to kill him as fast as I can. So Shatter. Enemies affected by freeze explode when killed and deal damage to nearby enemies equal to 10% of their max hit points. That combined with the fact that they'll fire off 3 bullets, I think we'll take that. Finally getting some of these elemental upgrades. Still haven't seen lightning though. Luckily our lightning's kind of baked into our character. So we got Tome of Power, which has piercing, bullet size, don't care about the bullet damage, but I don't like the fire rate or max hit point hits. Tome of Speed, that could help us out. Or Tome of Rage, for lots of fire rate, lots of spread, less bullet damage, a lot less knockback, but triple our base max ammo. I think that's what we'll go for. Just sit here and unload massive amounts of bullets at him. Find a good spot to stand though. Oh yeah. That's just chaos on the screen right now. As long as I don't let him get close. With his bullet spread, it's kind of hard to aim, but with this many bullets, who needs to aim? Magic lens. Another thing that didn't help at all with the grenade launcher, but could help us out. Out of the opportunities presented, I like it the best. So we'll just kind of aim at her prism. Can't do that all the time. These enemies started creeping up on me. We do still need to run around and gather some of this experience though. If I could do something about this one hit point. Hey, Electromage. I was hoping for that. On every second shot, call down lightning. Let's go for it. Yes, but anyway, if I can do something about being one shot away from death, I'd feel a little bit safer. This offense is quite nice, but our defense is lacking. So Big Shot is part of our power shot tree, which that could help us for synergy purposes, but that's a lower priority. Our other options are to create new trees. But I'm thinking Quick Hands is a good tree to start branching into, so we'll do that. That should improve our reload rate, as well as our fire rate a little bit. The ability to just sit here and just fire for what feels like forever. It's very nice. And it's just a matter of going and picking up our ammo. So Energize. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to automatically refill 3 of my ammo. We should be lightning striking like crazy, so reloading should become a thing of the past here pretty soon. Even a nice little visual effect when it happens. And it's pretty much happening non-stop. Electro Mastery. All lightning damage increased by 12. And increased lightning area of effect by plus 75%. This is the upgrade in particular I was hoping to get with Spark. Let's just see what kind of chaos ensues. Some of this experience. got Pyro Mage. We can start going into the Burn Tree. Or Holy Shield. I do feel like I need a little bit of protection. Because we are still one hit away from dying. So one little mistake and it's all over. However, Pyro Mage could potentially lead us to Soothing Warmth. You know, I think we'll actually go Pyro Mage. I'm feeling safe enough at the moment. Famous last words. Right. Pretty chaotic. The hard part's gathering our experience right now. Vitality, that ought to keep us a little bit safer. Let's go ahead and do it. Now we're 2 hits away from that. Move speed all of a sudden has become a lot less important. Light bullets. Fire rate plus 15%, max ammo plus 1, bullet speed plus 15. And that should also finish out this tree. Oh wait, stand your ground. Projectiles plus 2, fire rate plus 25%, move speed minus 25%. So this is a synergy. I'm guessing it's synergized with Siege and Fusillade. Just a guess. Go ahead and pick that up. So our move speed is atrocious. But everything else is amazing. Yeah, this is my max move speed right now. Your bullet damage is minuscule, but unimportant because of all the extra effects going on. Should we start getting some move speed? It'll make collecting experience easier. No, I'll go take aim. Bullet speed plus 30%, less spread. Should be able to target my shots a little bit easier this way. It's still just a crazy barrage of bullets. Stand there, clear the screen, and pick up loot. Until we go up against stuff that's more dangerous, this is more than enough. So intense burn will increase our burn damage. Anger point will get us closer to regeneration. I think we'll do that. Anger point itself isn't anything too spectacular. Igniting lens. Bullets that pass through your magic lens will inflict burn on hit. So while not a direct elemental thing, it does have some bonuses. Came from magic lens. I think we'll go with that one for now. Not particularly aiming at my lens. Oh, what is this? Get her, get her. I don't know if she's, oh yeah. There's more of them, so they're bad. They seem to be able to take a beating. Oh, and they fire pretty fast projectiles. So now all these hits and move speed could be dangerous. And we're less able to just stand here and blast away. At least when those guys are on the screen. So Ice Shard. When shooting your last ammo, also shoot 3 additional Ice Shards. This is not something that I anticipate happening too often with all of our ammo regeneration. However, it'll help finish out this tree. So, more potential synergies. We'll take it. If I understand how synergies work anyway. Man, if you look at my ammo count in the corner, it barely goes down. And I'm just sitting here holding the button. If I didn't need experience, I could just sit here all day. But we want some of this experience. So. Oh, there's a mini-boss. I'm not even letting him move because of the freeze and everything. Down he goes. Spark, Electro Affinity, bullet damage minus 25%, lightning damage plus 50%. That was the one we saw in our first run. Go ahead and take that. So bullet damage is not a priority. It's everything else. Soul Reap, gain a soul heart every 500th enemy killed. Oh wait, we gain a soul heart right away. I always forget about that. And then every 500th enemy killed drops a soul heart. Yep, we'll go and go with that. Just for a little added protection. Do need to be careful of these projectile throwers. They are dangerous. Magnetism would be a worthwhile upgrade, just to help with experience pickup rate. So we got Sniper, which is part of the Take Aim tree. Bullet speed plus 25%, bullet damage plus 15%. Or Focal Point, which is the finishing off of the Magic Lens tree. All of the effects of your Magic Lens is doubled, and Magic Lens size is halved. I said we go ahead and take that. It's a ultimate point of this tree, and then we're one thing away from completing it for potential synergies. And let's just go ahead and... I mean, we're freezing stuff that we can't even reach. I wonder how much stuff has died out there. And we've lost experience and everything. Not that we're hurting for experience. It's all over the map. But I'm more worried about losing a potential soul heart or something like that. So armed and ready. We don't care about the reload rate. You know, the max ammo doesn't even help us anymore. The only thing is potential upgrades, which I'm not looking too deep into. We'll pick up Holy Shield just for a little defense. In case any of these shots do get through from the... we call them the witches. Don't know exactly what they are. Maybe cultists. But regardless, a little added protection doesn't hurt. And when we can do this, maybe we don't need the protection. It's more for when we're not firing. They are much faster than I am, so I can't stop firing for too long. It's a little late for my friend the dragon, but Firestarter, we'll take that. Just start launching fireballs as well. Turned ourselves into a dragon. And let's pick up some experience. as powerful as this run feels, there are still dangers. I almost took a damage from a shot that I definitely can't run away from right now. My move speed's just way too slow. Other than that, most of the stuff doesn't pose a threat. So Divine Blessing increases reload rate and move speed while our shield is active. So that'll be a little helpful for the move speed, but when we need it the most, when we don't have the shield, we won't have it. We can go ahead and go for light bullets, just for the extra fire rate and bullet speed. Not that we need it. That's a new boss. Lost our shield. No, I don't want to see what this boss is capable of. I'm just gonna kill it. It scares me. There he goes. Tome of Power for bullet damage, bullet size, piercing. Nope, we don't want that. Tome of Summoning. Summon damage plus 50%, summon attack speed plus 50%, reload rate minus 50%. The reload rate doesn't hurt us. The summon stuff would have been very nice with Hina on the run that we finally succeeded. And the Tome of Elasticity, bullet bounce plus 2, bullet damage minus 25%, max hit points minus 1. The bullet bounce meaning it hits more enemies, meaning it causes more effects. Definitely worth it, especially since our bullet damage is negligible. There's a soul heart. Man, there aren't even any enemies left. I've killed them all. So Divine Wrath, whenever our shield is active, call down lightning every second. Just more lightning damage. I wonder how these last 4 minutes are gonna go. Like the way things look right now, there aren't even any enemies left. Killed everything. I need to quit killing them off the screen though, in case they drop a soul heart I can't reach. It's hard to get 500 enemy kills when there's just nothing there. Probably gonna regret saying all that here in a minute though. I can already see them coming in. Oh, but here's the synergy. When lightning strikes an enemy that is burning, create an explosion that deals 25 damage. Just a warning, I don't know what this is gonna sound like. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'll try to fix it in editing if it is. Oh. Wasn't paying attention to a shot that came my way. The screen shake is insane. I hope the audio is not too loud. I think we really need too much more experience. I'm gonna pick it up out of habit. But I honestly feel like we could just finish the run by doing this. This is so hard. Barely dodged that shot. Regeneration, finally. Little too late. Reaper rounds. Does piercing. That's about it. Divine Blessing for reload rate and move speed. Could help us with the move speed, so I'll take it. Maybe dodge some of these shots that are coming our way. So, not even looking at the upgrades, it looks like the final boss is different than the one in the forest, a little bit. I could be imagining things, but this one looks a lot more mosquito, praying mantis-like, whereas the one in the forest looks a little bit more dragon-like. So we'll go ahead and go with Stalwart. No, we don't need that. Refraction. Bullets that pass through your magic lens gain +2 bounce. Just even more bouncy bullets. We'll go with that. Lost my shield due to a shot. And there goes that final boss. Spark charged up. Every third lightning strike deals double damage and generates 1 ammo. Yep, that's definitely what I need, as if I was having ammo issues. I don't even think we've had to reload in 10 minutes. There's a soul heart. So I thought summons were overpowered, but yeah, this is just a whole nother level. I'm glad our elemental stuff didn't pay off at the beginning. We might not have taken Siege or any of that fun stuff. We'll go ahead and take Soothing Warmth. I have a feeling we're causing enough burn to potentially heal our only missing health. But yeah, if we would have been getting all the elemental stuff at the beginning, I might not taken some of these other upgrades that I feel like really built out this build. The elemental is more of a nice touch than anything else. And a visual nightmare. I don't even know if I can reach that soul heart before we run out of time. Oh yeah, I'll reach it, but just a comment on how slow I'm walking. And there we go. We also regenerated that last health at some point. Probably because everything's on fire. And there we go. We unlocked something. I'm guessing that was one of the witches or cultists. And now I guess we can play as one. That might be interesting. So we lasted our 20 minutes. Less kills than our normal successful runs. But I don't think that's a big deal. Hit level 35. Let's go ahead and see what that unlock was about. I think it's a new character. Quit to menu. Yep, there she is. Hastur. Periodically summon a tentacle that attacks enemies for 30 damage. Seems interesting. I like the character art. It's the brightest, even more bright than Spark. Maybe Dasher. It's definitely neat. And yeah, I think they are cultists, not witches. But I think that'll do it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.